station, I believe, next to the Highland Center. We're getting ready to do Mount Tom Field in Willey, and looks like the day is going to turn out to be decent. This is my first solo hike, so I'll do the best I can to keep you guys updated as we go. So we're only about 15 minutes deep, but I just figured I'd give you guys a quick view of what the trail is like going up through here. I'm sure it'll get much worse and there's not much to see, but it is pretty nonetheless. A lot of white birches and colorful leaves. I'm just checking in here with you. Just made it to the trail junction where the A to Z trail splits off from the Avalon trail. The A to Z would take you to Mount Tom, which we're going to hit later sometime today. Avalon trail is going to take us off to Mount Avalon, which doesn't actually count as one of the 4Ks, but it does take us up to Mount Field and Mount Willey. You see, so we've come to our first real, what's starting to get really some resemblance of what I think of the whites, and that there's a lot of rock scrambles coming up the hill here to Avalon. And so again, I'm not gonna keep my hands on the camera for too long here, but I just want to give you a glimpse of what we got coming up. It's actually getting steeper as we go, in addition to quite rocky. So folks, we made it to the summit of Mount Avalon. Again, it's not a 4K, but let me tell you something. This is absolutely beautiful up here. I can't say it enough. It's just absolutely beautiful. You know, the views can get better, I'm sure, in other places, but the day is just spectacular. I am the only soul up here. You look down there, that's where I came from. Right through the trees, you can kind of see the trailhead. Up there, way in the distance, that is Mount Washington. And then you've got some of the other 4Ks over to the left there. But absolutely beautiful. If you get the chance to get out and do some hiking, go for it. You'll love it. Heading up the trail to these Mount Fields, and coming across this rock here, it's really kind of cool. I like this a lot. Pretty neat. I don't know what's going on. That's just from people walking over for years, or it's some geologic kind of story behind it, but it's pretty neat. So I just made it up to the flat here. Coming up on Mount Fields, we're probably 3/10 from the top, I guess. And as you can see, this is pretty typical for a lot of the whites. When you get closer to the top, there's kind of almost a dense forest with a meandering path through it. Not all of them are that way, but a good many of them are. And just kind of a really nice hike. Nice, beautiful day. So we literally are coming to the peak here of Mount Willey, and if anybody hikes this, what I found is you actually have to go what appears to be the top. You start going down, and then it leads you to this that kind of comes around the backside, which is interesting. It's a little ledge trail that kind of goes that way, I believe, to the summit. So just be forewarned. Ooh, Piggy. How about your buddy? Come on. Come on over here. You literally landed on my sandwich. That's my sandwich. Doesn't get much cooler. So we've completed the trek back from Mount Willey to Mount Field, and we are now making our way from there over to Mount Tom to wrap up the traverse on this hike. Well, we've just arrived at the trail up to Mount Tom. We have about 0.6 miles to go. We're going to go check that out to wrap up this loop of the three. Tom, Field, and Willey. And I guess we'll let you know what that's like when we get up to the top. So we're getting close to the top of Mount Tom, and as you can see here, we have a bunch of nice little log steps that kind of lead our way up to the top. So we should be almost there. I guess this is about it. I've heard that there's a cairn up here somewhere, cairn, and a little trail from that, but that's about it. So here we are at the top of Mount Tom. You know, everybody seemed to say it wasn't that good of views, but I'll let you be the judge, I guess. You got to go out of your way a little bit to get to it. It's not right at what you would consider to be the absolute peak. But that's Mount Field where we just came from, and then Mount Willey's on the other side of that. But as you can see, I guess this is considered a terrible view. Since I'm the only one up here by myself, I guess I'll take it. Not a bad day. So when you get to the top of Mount Tom, after you search around a little bit, this is the peak, the very summit. As you can see, I think this is what people say when they say there's no view, but again, if you go out of your way and look for them, they're here. You just gotta look. I'm gonna do some exploring up here and see what this mountain has to offer. As long as I'm here, I don't know if I'll ever get here again in my life, so you know, it's one of them things when you come on this journey, it is about exploring. So if you get up this way, this is at the very end of the trail, and it looks like this might be it. You got a little log to stand on, and I'll see if I can do that without dropping everyone. And that's your view from Mount Tom from this side. There's another video with the other side.